Welcome to the debut episode of Smoking It here on Bryno's World. On this show, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking all sorts of random, varied food crap and see how well they will cook in my newest cooking device, the smoker, which you saw a couple weeks ago in my first episode of Winging It. Now in this, the first episode of Winging It, I'm going to be smoking something very simple, something that has been smoked before, but I just want to show you that it can be done. Proof of concept, if you will. Those guys right there. These are 2 half-pound hamburgers. And on top of me smoking these, I also meshed in some of my chicken wing rub into these as well, minus the brown sugar, obviously. So these should be very flavorful, very smoky, very delicious. Let's put them in the smoker. And of course, as soon as I started filming this show, the rain started in. So you may or may not be able to see, but I've got a tent above me to protect the smoker as much as I can, as well as the camera stuff, which you can't see obviously because they're filming with it. But the smoker is set to 235, it's preheated, so let's get the cooking. Whoa. Oh wow. Seize up there. Here's burger number 1. And burger number 2. Now we take yon meat probe, shove it in there. Good enough, that ought to do. Meat is in the smoker, now to load some chips. Wood chips loaded. Wood chips dumped. So now we'll come back in about an hour or so, or until the meat gets to around 160 degrees. Stay tuned. Okay, it's been about an hour since I put these into the smoker, so because I'm more of a cheeseburger person myself, I'm just going to open the smoker up and put a couple slices of pepper jack cheese on these burgers for a couple minutes. Let's do that. Whoa. Plenty of smoke escaping from the smoker. Let's see. That wasn't very smart. Wind kicking up. Slice 1. Slice 2. So now I will leave them in the smoker for about 2 more minutes. While let the cheese melt onto them burgers. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes to put the cheese on, so let's open them smoker here. Oh boy. I love that hickory smell. How about that? Hickory-smoked burgers. Let's chow down. And now it's time to taste them. As you can see, the burgers are here. They're giant monstrosities here. Now, just as a note, I have tried smoking these things before, just in a fit of enthusiasm when I first got my smoker. Difference then versus now. I used mesquite chips then, and I did not put in my rub into the meat. I've got very high hopes for this one. Already topped it with my choice of condiments. So now let's bite in. First off, well, actually this is the it. Oh god, this is giant and huge. This used to be a half a pound of beef. Here we go. Hickory smoked burger with seasoning. Here we go. Going with hickory was definitely the right choice here. Tastes a whole lot better with hickory than it did with the mesquite when I cooked it off camera. Like the last time I cooked burgers on here, it's not juicy, but you kind of expected that since it's essentially all well done on the inside. But it doesn't taste dry to me either. I'm not getting too much of the seasonings of everything else though. Although maybe it's just because they blend with the hickory so well. It's either that or I didn't use enough seasoning, which is entirely possible. So that will be a note to self next time I try to smoke burgers again in the smoker. Double the amount of seasoning that I use. But otherwise, oh my god, this is just... You can't go wrong with this. I mean, no, you don't get the juiciness of it if you cook it like, say, medium on a grill. But it's still, but adding the hickory flavor to it just adds a whole new dimension to it. I love this. This is fantastic. Like I said, it doesn't taste super dry like other well-done burgers might. And obviously, since it's been cooked for a long time, all the fat dripped out of it, so it's not as greasy or and fatty as other burgers that you would get in the burger joint. But this is a thing all unto itself. You can't go wrong smoking your burgers. Was the smoked burger a success? I would say absolutely. My question to you is, do you have any other ideas for stupid things that I could cook inside my smoker? If you do, please leave a comment down below. Or if you've had smoked burgers before and you thought they were better or worse than how I thought, leave a comment down below too. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to Bryno's World if you have not already. Thank you very, very much for watching, and have yourself a good one.